anybody there? Hello. Oh shit, I need to mute this hello. That is muted. But it's still not working apparently. Let's have a little look again. There we go. I'm there now. Hiya, everybody. Hope you're okay. Don't get me wrong, yeah, I ain't got, I mean, I didn't pay all the videos that I downloaded from Chile the other day. So, I mean, we could look at some of them, but the main thing is that his whole fucking, I'm still quite stunned that he, that he excuse me, that he filed another motion, didn't he, for like, motion for consideration to fix my fuck up, as in his fuck up. It's all the court's fault, though. It's everybody else's fault, isn't it? So I want to see if I can get the chat working so I can see it. Oh shit, you know what? I've not turned down on it. Oh, hello. Hi, Demonov. Hi, Devious Feline, Nifid, Guadalupe. That's a cool name. Anybody else? I may have missed some. Sorry. I hope you're all okay. Right. So. I don't know. I mean, I have got the thing downloaded. Sometimes I just think it'd just be so much easier to just watch one of Merb's videos, to be fair. Let me get rid of this. So, yeah, so what do you want to do? What should we do? I mean, we can watch Merb's video, or I can just read it. I mean, I have got it. Let's have a little look. Go away. Still says birthday stream, look, even though it's not my birthday. I don't know which one it is, but I've got some shit here, look. Oh, that's the one from the court. That's it. That's the one from the judge. Let's look at that, just for giggles. Hi, Amanda and Buckner, Neefy, Oleg. Hello, Tex, Mama Bear. Hello. Hello, all of you. So, right, let me shrink my big head a minute. Oh, shit, no, press the wrong button. Oh, that was close, that was, you know. You'd have almost seen how rough I look. There we go, happy days. Sorry for the sniffing, I'm a bit horny today. Yeah, this is it then, isn't it? This is the last thing then that you filed. Oh, that's it, yeah, that's it. I couldn't download what the judge had responded with. I screenshotted it, that was the... So, bloody blah, correct. Hereby moves this honourable court to correct its record under blah blah and correct its record of my motion to correct the record. Oh, for goodness sake, man. Just chat shit, don't I? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I am going to skip past bits, and I'm going to probably replace lots of bits with blah, 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 because, you know, he's an idiot, and it's just really not worth reading everything that he's written. And I don't know what, at best, Discussing Law might have written some of it, and he's a fucking idiot as well. So, hi, Lemon Tart. So, blah, 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 blah. The court has said plaintiff's notice of voluntary dismissal was filed before defendants answer his complaint. This court needs to correct the record. Is that like, it's like it right, obviously, give us a second. So, it's like, he's not even respectfully asking, can you please, honourable judge, can you please do this? No, he's basically demanding, isn't he? You have to do this. You have to. You're obligated to do it. Who the fuck does this bloke think he is? It's shocking. He's still all here, by the way. Suddenly the chat's just disappeared. I don't know. So, blah is entered as a letter/request, and that was not an error. And that was not an error when I specified that. But maybe it needs to be corrected or clarified for this court. Or as Merb already stated, that it's not about what you title it. It's about what the judge construes it as. So, do one. The judge construed it as a fucking motion, so that's it, mate. You'd think, though, wouldn't you? This, you know, with him being a constitutional law scholar, you'd think that he'd know all this shit. He don't know dick. It's quite shocking, really. Yeah. So there. specified that, blah, 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 blah. This document's a letter to the court letting it know that what occurred and where the best evidence was. I was hoping that the court would, on its own, as it is able to under Fed blah, 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 correct the record, if it had information of a correction that was needed. The order at blah, blah, blah does not specify that so-and-so was a motion. Additionally, the order made a lot of assumptions prejudicial to me. Oh, that's terrible. So the prejudice, yeah, is so odd done too. And can you imagine getting to nearly 50 years old and never making a mistake? Hi, Sean. Hello, ZXL Master. Hello, love. You all right? Hope so. Just, yeah, I mean, this bloke, it's quite impressive that he's pushing on 50 and he's never made a mistake. I mean, I turned 40 the other day, as you all know, and bloody hell, man, my mistakes are countless. I've made lots. Life's a bitch, innit? But no, this bloke never made a mistake. Although it says second, I don't know how that happened. That blows my mind, yeah. I get and I understand it with him being the type of personality that he is, that he would have something to say about the letter that he wrote to the judge being taken as a motion, or him not actually successfully pressing the enter button and making the filing the thingy for dismissal. I get that. I don't agree with it, but I get him talking about that kind of shit. But on one thing, it actually said second, and yet he's like, I'm just putting my feelers out. I could be wrong, but maybe it's because you wrote that. Maybe that's what it is, Chile. It could be that, couldn't it? I don't know. I just don't know. It was my first motion. It was the correction from the mistake that happened. Perhaps this does need to be corrected from saying second. You reckon? This court found so-and-so moot due to my filing of an amended complaint without any relevant authority cited, which they did, she did, she might not have been in this one, but it might have been the next paragraph, where he says the same thing again, and the judge did cite relevant authority. But as far as I know anyway, the judge is the authority, isn't there? Again, could be wrong, you never know. I'm still unable to find any authority that says that an amended complaint removes from jurisdiction any nunc pro tunc, sorry, right, by the way, yeah, you know that whole term, nunc pro tunc, it makes me laugh every time, it sounds well silly, just saying. So there we go. Motions for correction from the court's jurisdiction. I'm not going to read all this. I don't really like reading, to be fair. I do, sorry, no, don't take that the wrong way. I do like reading. I don't like reading whether people are listening. Sure, motion for reconsideration in federal court. Oh, there's a couple of ridiculous bits that he's put in. Since the others are found mute and not within, according to its erroneous rulings. Additionally, this motion did, listen, and you know that the did is, like a guarantee thing and all this, don't you? And you know that it's a fact. You know why? Because he'd put it in capital letters and bold. So therefore, that's a fact. Did include additional arguments and cited authority for its arguments. This court has said that plaintiff has not pointed to any evidence that indicates that he actually filed his notice before defendants answered. This is incorrect. I said in my very first letter to the court that the court has the best evidence. Yeah, letter just meant shit. Literally. Shows how this court could use blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, and he told the court how they, could find that evidence and best use that evidence and all this, that, and the other. Also he requested an evidentiary hearing. And this is Chile de Castro, remember, so I mean, he should have got what he asked for. He said requested. Personally, I feel that everything he ever asked for is a demand. He thinks he's that special. The court has said, first, although plaintiff claims to have filed the notice, there is no evidence that he did so. In fact, plaintiff himself acknowledged in an email exchange with the clerk of the court. And then, I again refer you to the previous paragraph. There is evidence, and my being polite and reasonable and admitting to other possibilities in an email to the clerk was not an admission of a mistake on my part. No shit, because like we're ever gonna get an admission of a mistake from you, you fucking narcissist. Even if there was an error on my part, I again refer you to blah 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 blah. And I could be wrong, but I think this is the case where it was a prisoner and it's the guards. The guards didn't do it in time. He was in prison, so it's not like he could do it, so it's irrelevant. Look, wait a minute, let's have a drink. That's better. Blah, 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 blah. It would be reasonable for this court to also admit to the possibility of errors with its electronic, I can't remember exactly, but yeah, electronic court filing, that's the one, isn't it? ECF, yeah. And the case law that clarifies the lack of importance of the ECS requirements and allow this court to have a hearing of the evidence. Denying the evidentiary hearing that could easily prove my attempted filing per pipe fitters. Oh, a travesty of justice, people. It's a fucking travesty. Oh, bless him. This court has said, moreover, the search history, which plaintiff refers to as metadata, that plaintiff has repeatedly submitted to suggest that he attempted to file his about this crap as well. But I did think that metadata was a little bit more than just showing you browsing history. I did think that. I'd like to think I'm right. So additionally, I just now realise that the history, yeah, whatever, go away. It's just blah, 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 blah. This seems best when combined with the court's evidence. Upon finding that I submitted this without the URL, yeah, go away. This court said, regarding the emails to opposing counsel that plaintiff contends support, finding that he dismissed his case before defendants answered, I think you read the exhibit annotations incorrectly, sorry. The emails to opposing counsel were to address your argument of, there is no evidence to suggest the plaintiff drafted the notice. In his, oh, bloody hell. However, see, where notice was sufficient absent filing. Oh my God, whatever. Additionally, it's clear that the defendants wouldn't be prejudiced by correcting the error since they had notice. They also failed to complain to me that they didn't see the notice on the docket until after they had filed their answers. Well, that's not their job. That's not their obligation. That's not their responsibility. They don't need to do that. Better data, that's a good idea. Beta data. Oh, I like that. Yeah, well done. Yeah, anyway, that's not their obligation. They're not obligated to do that. You saying shit on YouTube that I've done this and I've done that, while showing no evidence that you've done it, and whilst it not being on paper and whatnot, just literally means dick. They also seem to have a change of heart as to the dismissal of this action, as they had moved for its dismissal previously. Isn't this court in the habit of disallowing changes of heart? Oh my days. So because they moved for it to be dismissed some time ago, before he decided to carry on and whatnot, but also the judge denied that. She said, no, forward, we ain't dismissing it. But when when he failed to actually try and dismiss it, and they cancelled, now it's all like, oh, they wanted to dismiss it. Well, now that just go fuck yourself, fucking idiot. The court said, local rule states that unless exempt or otherwise ordered by the court, all pleadings and other papers submitted to the court must be filed, signed, and verified by electronic means as provided herein. As I am justice and prevent rule, actions that were filed except for an error, oh, for goodness sake, makes it clear that my declaration that I filed the document should be sufficient. A couple of examples, but I mean, that's just ridiculous. You saying that, yes, I did this on this date, that's not good enough if there's no record of it. And you know what? You're a demonstrable, provable liar, so do one. You are making findings against my credibility with no justification. That's bullshit. I personally think you got all the justification in the fucking world. It is defendant Peter that is known for forging court documents, not me. Yeah, I've heard about it. She did, didn't she? She forged one. It came out in that interview that she did with Merv. Got it. That don't mean she's known for it. You know what she's not known for? She's not known for lying. Currently, nowadays, here and there, she's not known for lying. Provable lies. You are, though. You lie all the fucking time. So whatever. I did have a good birthday, thanks. You know what, actually, to be honest, I did have a good birthday, don't get me wrong, but it was my actual birthday yesterday, and I basically just slept most of the day. But, you know, I had a really good Friday, really good Saturday, really good Sunday. I've had a good day today, so yeah, it's all happy days, thank you. Well, where did I get to? Yeah, not me. Defendants did not challenge my statements, only indicated that they prefer that the case not be dismissed. This court has offered no evidence that would defeat my declaration or evidence. Additionally, see in Houston, where notice was sufficient, absent filing for motion. Oh, for goodness sake. Plaintiff's not filed anything, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, right, I mean, we've pretty much gone through the stupidest bits of it all. Shit. I should have put in fucking, give us a second. 1 minute. There we are. Sorry, I need to move shit. So, let's have a look. So, as far as I can tell, yes, it's the 6th today, isn't it? So, it is just so. Plaintiff's second motion to correct the record is denied. I love how they do it in capital letters, I really do. It amuses me. Hi, Aquaman. Denied. Plaintiff requests that the court correct its record to reflect that his motion to correct the record regarding when he filed his notice of voluntary dismissal was only made once before being erroneously ruled mute, and then once to bring it back into the court's jurisdiction. Notwithstanding plaintiff's explanations for why he filed numerous requests asking for the court to find that he filed a notice of voluntary dismissal before defendants answered his complaint, those reasons do not change the fact that he did request that relief on 5 different occasions. The court, therefore, did not err in stating that fact in its prior order. Plaintiff further suggests that he will amend his first motion to correct the record to include additional search history. The court has already explained its reasons for denying plaintiff's request to find that he filed his notice of voluntary dismissal before defendants answered and a more complete version. Let's have a look. Yay, it worked. Cool. The court has already explained its reasons for denying plaintiff's request to find that he filed his notice. Yeah, I already read that bit. Dismissal before defendants answered, and a more complete version of plaintiff's search history will not alter that finding. Exactly. Plaintiff has further been warned that any additional motions requesting that the court find that his notice of dismissal was filed first will be denied without additional explanation. Any forthcoming amended motion to correct the record on this point will therefore be summarily denied. He's lucky that he didn't get fucked over. Aye, Scott. He's lucky he didn't get in fucking trouble, honestly. I mean, you know, if it was a lawyer doing this shit, they'd have been fucking sanctioned and that, wouldn't they? So, yeah, there we go. Anyway, look at this, by the way. I haven't been on Discord for a while. I went on there to, what was it? Nimrod, sent me a message on there. He told me in a comment to go on there, and he sent me an happy birthday message. And I had a message from I think he's called Mr. Twitch on YouTube. He comes in the chat sometimes. And don't get me wrong, right? It weren't around my birthday. That's not it. That's somewhere else. Oh shit, where is it? There it is. Look, I'm a bitch, just like the rest. Cunt. I personally, right, I'm very, very impressed that I keep adding H's, yeah, when they're not supposed to be. But I am that amazing that I am a bitch and a cunt. That's me. Happy days. So, yeah, man. Thanks for that, Twitch. What else did I see? Oh, that's it, yeah. A community post that he'd put. I'm going to post historical data on Instagram 3 times a week. Well done, you engaged more accounts last month. Woohoo! You're the man. He's just Wicked. I was a little bit, Mark, I must admit, I was a little bit, but I managed to sleep until like 2 o'clock this afternoon, so yesterday afternoon, I mean, so it was great. But I didn't go to bed till like gone 6 a.m. I had a really, really good time though, it was cool. I was very, very happy. So, what should we watch? What should we do? Bullshit for Deborah. But, I don't know, I had, they're the 2 videos, these video 2022 ones just there. They're the 2 that I had for the other night, and we didn't end up putting them on because... No, Nimrod is not Mr. Twitch. That's not what I meant. No, I meant Nimrod sent me a nice birthday message. So that's why I went onto Discord. That's what I meant. And whilst I went on there to look at his message, I saw that message from Twitch. That's what I meant. No, Nimrod is not Twitch. Absolutely not. God, no, absolutely not. So, yeah. So you know what? Well, no, that's the one with no sound on it, ain't it? Yeah, rubbish. And then there's that. Which one's that? Sorry. Oh God, there's the raving people, look. No, I already saw that one. Look, it was that.
See
that's
everybody.
What
nice to see everybody. How is everybody doing today? So this is going to be on my YouTube page. You got.
So yeah, so I was about to watch this, but then he went live, so we ended up putting that on instead. So I've not seen this. I expect some of you have seen it. You've probably seen it on other people's channels or on his own channel as well. So if you're happy to stick around, I'm going to put this on. I'm going to let it play for a minute though, because I need to nip to the loo. Sorry if that's too much information, but there you go. And yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
We'll see it. Turn the volume up on this. If you guys want to watch it with me, you can. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Press with Rancor a call here in 1 second. B Blanco, sorry man, listen, you can't have my icon on my page, brother. You know what I mean? You're welcome to come and join the conversation, but you know you can't have my icon on my page because people are going to get confused as to who's who. So more than welcome to come back once you change that icon. So let's talk about this a little bit. So this is the video coming out here. It's on my YouTube page. This is a live premiere. I am just going to be showing this here because I'm going to be calling Press with Rancor. What I'm going to do is going to get Press. Okay. Okay. So now. Oh, sorry about that.
Fuck's sake, man. He texts worse than me, don't I?
The reason why I can turn this all the way down is because there's no audio on this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Press with Rancor a call as soon as we...
So there is no audio on it at all then? Because I didn't know whether he'd fucked it up or something. So this Press with fucking bullshit, I assume, is an auditor. And he's got a video there. Dodger, that's slightly suspicious. Whatever.
Watch this video. Good to see you, Delete LOLZ. Nice to see you, buddy. Glad you came by. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. But just can't have my icon on my...
Who are we blocking, Scott? What's going on? What have I missed? Remember, anyways, unless people break YouTube TOS, and don't block them. I ain't bothered. We can take... Oh, spamming, you know what I mean? So, we can take some shit, though.
Chat, brother. Yeah, we don't promote other channels here, so this is coming out. I'm going to show you guys this, and then I'm going to give Press with Rancor a call. I wanted to have this out before I called him. Good to see you. Ban torture cuffs. I'm totally down with that. So this is coming out. There's no sound on this, guys. There's no sound on...
Yeah, my mum still thinks you're a twat, though.
This video, you're not going to see any sound. You're not going to hear any sound because Press with Rancor acts. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Just real quick, hit that like button.
Hit the like button, please. Bollocks.
Other channels here, so not going to see any. I'm going to turn the comments off for a second so I won't be able to see you guys. And here's the video coming out right now. So this is Press with Rancor. Let me see if I can get it better so you guys don't get such a reflection. This is on my YouTube page, so you guys can find this on my YouTube page. You don't have to...
If he wasn't that obsessed, right, with himself being on the camera, he could just share his screen, couldn't he? But he's that obsessed with having to be there on the camera as well that he does this shit. It's embarrassing.
You don't have to just see it here. This is actually premiering right now. So there that is. This is premiering right this minute on my YouTube page. You guys can see it. And Press was out auditing cops. He was out filming cops. And he walked up on them, and then his hand's shaking a little bit because he's got cops, breathing down his neck. And so he's just trying to film a traffic stop, but I'm going to get...
A traffic stop that's probably none of his business, and he's probably getting too close, and probably being a cunt, but yeah, whatever.
Press with Rancor on the phone here in a second, and we're going to roll over, exactly what happened here and what he was doing. Ops, he hasn't done anything wrong.
I found my glasses again, so yeah, I'll put them on now. There we go.
He's doing a First Amendment protected activity, so he's not doing anything illegal. And I don't know what the cop is saying to him, but that's why I'm going to call him on the phone.
You call the auditor, whatever, and ask him exactly what was said. And whatever he says is obviously going to be 100% the truth, definitely. With him uploading this video with no sound. Wait there. Yeah, uploading this video with no sound on it, which I think is suspicious as fuck. Yeah, so whatever he says, it's going to be completely truthful. 100%, definitely.
Channel, you can see that. Make sure you guys get over there and subscribe to his channel. He needs as many subscribers as he can get. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Pretty pleased with cherries and sugar on top. So this is a fairly short video. This is the premiere of the video I put on.
Oh my God, that's well weird, yeah. In motion thing that he made to the court recently, I put that in, I think it was in Merv's comments. I went, well, you know what the problem is, don't you? He didn't say, please, pretty please, with sugar on top. He didn't say that. If he'd have said that, he'd have got it. And now he's saying it like, does he read my comments?
My page. And he's recording a stop, and the cops are giving him a hard time for recording the stop. The reason why his hand's shaking is because your adrenaline is spiked when you're dealing with pigs in person. It's extraordinarily difficult to deal with pigs in person. It just is. They're not an easy group of people. And if you haven't done it 1,000 times...
Yeah, it's only alphas that can talk to police.
Then you're going to get nervous no matter what. I've done it 1,000 times. My hand still shakes. So everybody hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. If you would, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Just take a second. There's no to go stand over there or whatever, but I'm going to get him on the phone as soon as this is over, and we're going to watch this again, and I'm going to have Press explain to me exactly what we're seeing.
Good, thank God for that, because if you didn't, then, we'd have no idea what's going on.
He's just filming cops. He hasn't done anything wrong. He hasn't broken any law. The cops telling him, oh, go stand over there, or go be over there, or something.
So that's it then, isn't it? So instantly, and so that's exactly what it's going to be. He has been politely asked, you can film, no problem, you're allowed to film. We've got no issue with that, mate. But can you please just stand over there? That's it. And obviously... being a auditor, he has to be a fucking cunt, give it a big nose, that and the other, and that's where it'll go pear-shaped. So that's it then. Big mystery solved.
Like that. But Press with Rancor doesn't have to go stand over there. He has every right to stand there.
No,
he can film that cop from that side of that road anytime he wants.
Nope.
So we're trying to find him representation up in Michigan because, as you can see, he's only filming cops, and this cop is telling him to go over there. And he said, so he...
Just from this shitty fucking footage. He's got skills. Chili has got skills. We've got to admit it. He's got skills.
He hit the like button. Take a second and hit the like button. Now he's back. Now look how far he's backed up. Now he's backed up 10 feet.
Oh,
now he's all the way over on the other side of the car.
10 feet now, people. It's 10 feet now. Chili knows. Chili can tell. He is an expert at this kind of shit. Because he don't stop.
Where I stand all the time when I audit cops. Now he's telling him stand over there. He's ordering him around. He's giving him unlawful orders. He is not the boss of him. He does not have to do what he says.
I'm the boss of you. You have to do as I fucking said, bitch.
He's trying to bully.
Shit, sorry.
The reason why he's nervous is because he's about to get arrested.
Sorry.
But he just can't stop focusing on the guy with the camera. See, right there, he should just be doing his... Oh, and then he comes up and grabs him. He comes up and grabs him.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
He just went up and grabbed him. I wonder if that's after being repeatedly told to go and stand over there. It's not fucking complicated. Oh, dear.
He's grabbing the man for filming. That's nuts.
I get it, yeah. It's probably because I'm not alpha enough. I get it.
That is just nuts. That is crazy. And now 2 cops, 3 cops are all around him. There's 3 cops all around him.
Oh, my God. 3 cops?
Wow. Now he's going to jail.
Wow.
Bam.
Oh, my God. That was just crazy and just so traumatized. I am traumatized. I assume that you're traumatized as well, aren't you? I mean, it can't possibly be just me. We are all traumatized, aren't we? That was just wow. Just wow. Just shocking. Shocking. Fucking hell, man. Get a life.
Okay. So that's what we're looking at. Now I'm going to give him a call.
I wonder if he'll pretend to cry. He does that, don't he? He probably won't do it this time, to be fair. But he's good at doing that, though.
Call real quick because I want you guys to hear from him directly. I want to see exactly what... I want you guys to hear directly from the man exactly what happened. I can show my chat a little bit. Sorry about that.
Is that why it was, Bex? Yeah. Yeah, I completely believe it. So he grabbed him because he started walking back towards the car. The cop literally walked away back towards the car. Then the idiot, frauditor, started walking back. Yeah, I completely believe that. So don't get me wrong, right? I didn't absolutely believe it. One moment. Hi, Keeper. Nice feeling. Anybody else that I've not already said hi to? Hi, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it.
The comments were off. There you are.
And just in case anybody wants to know, I'm drinking the rest of my birthday booze tonight, so yay. Shit, sorry.
Hey, Press with Rancor, how are you, brother? I got a couple hundred people here in this room right now. I think it's 100.
Woohoo, couple of hundred. Yay. Get in there, couple of hundred. Hi, Austin. So, what do you reckon then? So what is it? So let's say it's, I'll be generous again. So let's say it's 300. Like when we had him live the other day, yeah, on Sunday. So the most that it hit, I think, was 275. So how did I work it out? It's something like, I was generous as well. It was something like, let's say the 75 are moderated. There might be another 25 that are not moderated but are actual genuine supporters. So that leaves 175, doesn't it? So 100 are hate watchers and another 75 are trolls. So yeah, go on, Sheila. You're the man. You're just amazing.
It's 57 or 160 or something like that. So you have the floor, my friend. How you doing?
Michael Bowman, hi mate. How are you doing? Been able to have a catch up about how you getting on, mate. I hope you're all right. I'm really glad you're here.
Press?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Oh. Press, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. So we watched...
Can't fucking hear him very well, can we? Bloody hell.
The video just now. I watched it on the premiere, and good to see everybody. And so, can you tell me, give me a little narration exactly what's happening, what we're seeing here?
Yes, if you give me a second, I can pull it up muted on my computer. Or so I can better just...
Is there any chance, yeah, of him even once asking him, why is it muted, Rancor? Why is there no audio? Does he ask him? I mean, you lot have probably already seen this, so... Oh, thanks, Michael. I'm glad you're doing well, mate. I really am. Do think about you.
Greg, what's going on?
So if you guys want to pull up the video, when you push play, Press, I want to tell the crowd. Is the sound okay, you guys? Can you guys hear everything all right?
Nope.
Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Pretty please with cherries and sugar on top.
Oh, yeah, it does look like he's got serious fucking, it looks like he's run down, doesn't it? Like serious fucking herpes breakout all around the bottom lip. And that's not the best finger, but when he's talking, look
The like button.
Oh, wait there. Look at
I'm
that.
not going to stop.
What is that? What is that? Wow, what is that? Get me wrong, yeah, shit happens. A lot of adults have fucking cold sores and stuff like that. Happens to the best of us, I get it. I ain't never gonna knock somebody for that, but bloody hell. That looks like, I'm not even joking now, by the way. It might sound funny, but I'm not joking. Back in the day, when I used to be a raver and whatnot, I used to take a lot of speed. And, oh God, you'd chew chewing gum. It keeps your mouth going, meh, 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 like that kind of thing. But you know, if you didn't have any, fucking hell, you'd chew your tongue, you'd bite your lip, you'd lick your lips, that kind of thing. So you'd end up, if you didn't have no chewing gum, you'd end up getting like a sore lip or sore lips or a sore of some sort of, it fucking looks like And just in case nobody realised, I turned 40 the other day, right? So, I mean, that ain't been a thing with me in like 20 years. Wow. Yeah. Also, yeah, I love taking the piss out of shit about how he looks and all this, that and the other, because he is so vain. Him looking older, or him looking spotty, or greasy, or sweaty, or scabby, bothers him. So therefore, I will say it because it bothers him, and I think he's a wanker. So there we go. Oh yeah, I told my mum today and all that people here had said that she basically owns twat. So I can't really say that he's a twat anymore. I can say that he's a cunt, but people frown upon that more, don't they? But she was very pleased. She was pleased that people liked her little interview, and she's going to do another one. Just need some questions to ask her.
Still there, Press?
Yes, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm getting in the studio right now.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't plan on. I've been just so you guys know, while he gets set up.
He's allergic to himself. That's fucking great.
I've been trying to get a hold of Christy Roan before she has her baby, so we can do a live and she could put up her Amazon baby list.
Why? So I just don't get why there is still even a thing between you and her. But you know what? Fair fucks to the girl. She's using you, mate. She's using you to rake in some money and whatnot. Good for her.
And we can get some of the baby some clothes and toys and books and
That baby in the belly. That baby in the belly. We've got to send it all out, you know, remember? Let's send the hope to the baby in the belly.
formula and stuff like that. So I've been trying to get a hold of Christy. I had no plans to go live for a while. But when Press reached out to me and said that he'd been arrested for no reason, just for filming, you know, it's that's what we're here for. We're supposed to help each other on this earth, even though we have seen the ugly side of...
Carolyn from Leicester, so, you know, near Nottingham and whatnot. And Susie White's here, apparently. I can't see the message popular, but hi, Susie White, you're here. Nice to see you, my love.
Humanity on YouTube and on social media. That doesn't mean, and I'm the first one to admit I got wrapped up in it and I was fighting and doing all this stuff, but the truth is that we got to go back to mission and stay on that mission, and our mission is to help other people, to help people. That's what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to help.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're there for, isn't it, mate? Chill out, yeah, it's all about helping people. Not about helping himself, it's about helping people. So he can't, everybody, right, he hasn't got the time to get an actual proper job, yeah, because he's helping people. His mission is to help people. Yeah, what have we got? Haven't we got this long line of people that he's gone to apparently help and that are all turning against him after? Weird that, isn't it? You know, if it was just one, yeah, you think, you know what, yeah, every company has a disgruntled customer, that kind of thing. Well, you know, when it's just one after the other, 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 you go, what do I know, eh?
Other human beings. You know, it's easy to make fun of other people, to talk trash and cut them down.
Like you with your fucking dirty lip. Look at that, man. Looks nasty. Ugh. She's got herpes.
Say things, but the truth is that you're supposed to help other people. You're supposed to. I'm not sure if you guys.
Susie was a legend. Everybody else is allowed, but we'll ban Susie. Always have to block Susie. Always have to ban Susie. Always have to kick out Susie. Susie's not allowed because Susie's a fucking legend.
Have noticed, but even the way that I speak to police, unless they're mean to me, I'm pretty nice to them because we do have to.
Cuffs, yeah. I'm going to tell you that my mum says you're a twat. So I'm sorry, by the way, all of you, yeah. I'm sorry if that ends up being a lot. But every time he mentions torture cuffs, I'm going to say, my mum says you're a twat.
And I've got some decisions in my head that I've already
Hi,
made.
Liam.
But we could probably get at least 1 or 2 police agencies to join us in getting rid of the torture cuffs. I woke up.
My mum says you're a twat.
Didn't do my hair, guys. I didn't do anything. I've been editing Rancor's video this morning and downloading and transferring. We did quite a bit of stuff today, as I'm also trying to set up for the next thing, which I'm teaching, which is going to be
the whole idea of him teaching is devastating to me. Honestly, yeah. I actually genuinely did think that I was basically done with Chilla. I really did. I was just looking forward to the end of this shit with Kate and Josh. You know, the end of that, the suing malarkey. You know what I mean? Sorry, wait there a minute. Oh, excuse me. But I'd even pretty much got over the thing, you know, in wishing cancer on all our kids. I'd even got over that a little bit. Not got over it, but, you know, moved past it. But then, it was then going on about, I know this has been a while, but it was then going on about a board game and history lessons, real history, for homeschoolers and whatnot. So, for children. And that, oh no, that got my back up. I will not ever sit by whilst this cunt potentially poisons children. Even though the children, but I get it, yeah, they're not going to be kids in my country, they're going to be kids in America. Don't give a shit. I am not going to sit by and put up with him poisoning children in any fucking country. He can do one. By the way, that's fucking wicked. There we go.
It's called Constitutional Law Scholar, and you guys will be able to watch it. It's coming up. Eric, good to see you, brother. Okay, quite a bit of stuff today. As I'm also trying to set up for the next thing, which I'm teaching, which is going to be it's called Constitutional Law Scholar, and you guys will be able to watch it.
Oh my god, that's going to be fucking hilarious, then, isn't it? I mean, obviously, it's not hilarious that he's going to be probably teaching that to people or children, but the fact that he's actually doing something and calling it Constitutional Law Scholar, wow. And we're obviously going to know where to God, yeah, all of y'all, right? Like I've always said, anybody that comes into the channel, I will put in improving this channel. So, you know, I'm going to use it for like subscriptions and equipment and just whatever. If he does this and he's going to charge, you know, it's going to be behind a paywall, I will fucking use the money and get through that paywall. Guarantee it, mate.
It's coming up. Eric, good to see you, brother. Okay, Press, are you set up and ready to go? Okay, so if you guys would please, if you have a computer in front of you, yeah, it's right there. Press with Rancor, his Cash App is in there. When did this happen, Press?
I believe the 28th.
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 And how long were you in the dungeon for?
Was that me, Liam? Because honestly, yeah, everything's a bit foggy. You know what, though? Oh, my God, right? You know, so it weren't Sunday night anymore. It's like Monday morning. I got so many notifications on my phone, right, about all these copyright strikes from all that music that I played and whatnot. It was ridiculous. I swear to God, I had about 20. Okay, right. So I just deleted all them other streams. The only stream that I ended up keeping up was my initial one because I just couldn't be bothered with it. And so, yeah, I deleted. I had ones that were blocked and everything. And then I thought to myself, shit, it all seemed like a good idea when I was drunk. But what if this means that I won't be able to go live anymore? I was actually genuinely worried. Luckily, clearly, I'm allowed to go live still. But yeah, I had to fucking delete so many, didn't I? It was ridiculous. Because we had that first live stream that went through till midnight. And what was it? Was it about like before 5 past midnight? My phone crashed. So it shut it down. So I started the next one. Then we started listening to music in it. But you know what? Honestly, all of you are right. I had such a good night on Sunday. I really did. It was such a laugh. So, fuck it.
Roughly what? Roughly what?
17
I'm innocent as a motherfucker, Liam. You know it.
or 18 hours.
So, and how much did it cost you money to get out, or did they release you on your own recognizance?
It was a $15,000 bond, and I paid 10%.
So you had to pay $1,500 to get out of jail. So I put his Cash App in the description, guys. He had to put $1,500 out because he was out auditing cops.
Oh, wait there, sorry. Does anybody know how many subscribers this bloke's got? Like, you know, fucking being wankers. But then when they get arrested, they do this shit. Oh, give some money. Need to get out of jail. Well, you know, surely that's a occupational fucking hazard kind of thing. So you should have a bit of backup money, shouldn't you? Well, that's a funny picture and all, isn't it? Happy days.
them, which we should all do. You know,
By the way, I'm not allowed to film or interact with cops until my court dates are done.
try to talk a little bit louder if you can, because I don't have the best setup.
He's got over 10,000. I appreciate it, and I'm so glad to see that you're okay. I really am. Little Lloyd Stewart Hospital, Fairfax. Right, yeah, wish you luck. Definitely, and we'll definitely talk soon, yeah? You take care, mate, honestly. Sending you massive hugs and love and all sorts. I really am. I'm really glad that you came, honestly, I really am. You take care. Right, so ZXL Master, yeah? So he's got 10,300. Well, yeah, so I could be wrong, but I bet you this is his job, yeah? Well then, as far as I'm concerned, right, with all of these frauditors, if this is their job, they should always keep a bit of money aside for this occupational hazard kind. I don't know whether I'm wording it right. I don't even know if that's the right term, but you know what I mean, don't y'all? So, yeah. So not where it comes to that you have to start fucking beg, borrowing and stealing off other people because you've acted like a wanker. And also, I mean, we all know that any time Chili's begging for you, it's never a good thing, ever.
Here just yet. I'm there you go. See if you can hear it a little better now. Try it again, press.
I said I'm out on bond.
Okay, you're out on bond.
And I'm not allowed to film or interact with the police
And
until my
the judge said that?
court dates. Yes, that's one of the stipulations of bond.
I don't know how that's, you know, I don't see how that's constitutional. You have a First Amendment right to film police. So I don't know if a judge can strip away your rights because
You have a First Amendment right to in that video. I bet you any money they're saying, yeah, you can record, just please stand back there, please stand over there, please stand over there, please stand over there. I bet you any money that's what they're saying. I guarantee it, in fact. And what did he do? He didn't. And then, yeah, he backed up a couple of feet, and he backed up a couple of feet more. But then as soon as the copper had turned his back, he upped a few feet, didn't he? He absolutely deserved what happened. And other people putting up the fucking cash to get him out of shit, fuck them.
you've been charged with a crime. That's a punishment. So
This seems to hint at the reason for being unlawfully arrested.
talk a little louder, press, just a little bit so people can hear you.
Sorry.
Seriously, man, does this bloke normally talk this quiet? This is well weird. You can barely hear him. So we've pretty much got to like put up with Chili's fucking translation. I can hear him just, by the way.
So they've unlawfully arrested you, and then the judge jumped in and said you can't film cops anymore. Sounds pretty suspect to me, brother.
Yeah, sounds like bullshit to me, brother. Innit, bruv?
Sounds like they're trying to get the guy who films cops on the streets there in Michigan, get him off the streets so that you can't expose what these dirty pigs are doing all over the country.
Ain't Michigan massive? I'm pretty sure Michigan's massive, ain't it? So you really telling me that this fucking idiot is the only fucking fraud type in Michigan, the whole of Michigan? Do one, mate. Fuck off, bruv. innit, bruv?
Okay, so your court date is December 8th, is that correct?
Yes, my preliminary is the 8th, and then the 18th.
Oh,
Hey, ZXL Massive Art, why is he talking so fucking quiet then? Isn't it weird? It's got a deep voice, yeah? I love deep voices, by the way. And, the easy to hear, the commanding, etc., etc. I can't scroll up, text Mama Bear, sorry. By the way, I mean, I don't think I've missed any, but any fucking super chats or anything, I'm so sorry if I've missed anything. I'm not in a position to be able to see shit at the moment, I really am sorry. But yeah, right, so he's got this deep voice. Why does he sound so whispery? I'm just saying whispery, people. It's just bullshit. It's just all bullshit. And also, at the end of the day, what have we got to go on? We've got some fucking dickhead's word for it, or we've got a video, no audio to go for it. You know what I mean? Or we've got both put together, which is just bullshit. It's just all bullshit. He would, wouldn't he? Yeah, you know what? Neepy's got a good point. Perfect snooker commentator, definitely.
okay, so you have a preliminary on the 8th, and then your trial starts on the 15th. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so now what we got to do?
It's correct.
What county are you in? Where do you need the representation?
Timbuktu.
Delta County.
Delta County, Michigan. Is that right?
Yes, in the Upper Peninsula.
Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming. So, in the Upper Peninsula in Delta.
Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? Chili just thanked you all for being here. That's really, you know what, Chili? That's the best thing you've ever said. Thank you all for being here. Best thing ever. Hi, everybody. Oh my God, I swear to God, yeah, I don't even mean to do it. You ain't telling me that in a great pause, please. Screenshot.
Delta County, Michigan. Press with recall to your cousin, to your brother, to your wife's best friend from college. You can make that phone call because the video shows that he was doing.
David Lewis, yeah, you have just absolutely nailed it. That's exactly what all of them do. Not just this one, all of them. Oh no, so-and-so's been arrested. And everybody starts chipping in, PayPal and all this, that and the other. And, raising money for the bond. And they do that. And then when they get it back, they fucking pocket it. We all know that. Fucking scum, man. Scum.
The First Amendment protected activity filming cops, and the cops got butthurt, and then the judge jumped
Hi, Logan.
along. I wish I could take up every single case that I get because, putting the paperwork together.
What, so you could fuck them all up? Hey, people, you've heard it here first. Right, listen. Chile, the lawyer, Chile, oh my God, I swear to God I'm not doing it on purpose. Right, yeah. So, the lawyer, Chile, the constitutional law scholar, wishes he could just take on every case so that he could fuck them all up. Not just a few, he wants to fuck them all up. He must really... You know what, yeah? There's a kink for everything, isn't there? Everything is a kink. There's always somebody out there that finds, as weird as it might sound to the next person, it's a kink. I reckon Chili's kink is scamming people and fucking... I don't think Chili's got a kink. I don't think Chili is even... I think Chili gets hard for anything. We all used to say that he's gay. I don't think he's gay. I don't think he's straight. I think he's nothing. I think the only thing that he loves and he's attracted to is himself. So at very best, yeah, the way he reaches climax is by wanking and thinking of himself. Prove me wrong.
File a federal civil rights lawsuit, you don't have to be an attorney to do that. But you can clearly see that Press's rights were stripped from him. I put his Cash App in the description. If you
like I've said, right, I'm first to admit, I'm not great at paying attention sometimes, yeah. My hearing's not great. Oh my God, fucking hell, man, every pause face. My hearing's not great. I'm having a drink, so I'm not always looking at the screen. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, yeah. So, all of you, though, I trust all of you. I really do. And I trust that you've seen this already, or that you're seeing it now. So, was it clear? Is it clearly a travesty? Let me know.
drop him $5, he just put out
telling me to not eat for a couple of days and donate $100. No, but apparently it might have been Deborah's fundraiser or something like that. But anyway, the Chile had said just don't eat for a couple of days and donate $100. What? So all of you, listen, yeah, don't eat for a couple of days. Don't eat for a couple of days and donate a couple of $100, yeah? It's easy peasy. It's not like you're having to go without your coffee and whatnot. You're having to go without your coffee, your cigarettes, and your food for a couple of days. And donate and help this fucking wanker do one, man. What the
standing
fuck?
up for our rights. And I will, look, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy. It is not easy what I do. It is not easy what press does. It is not easy if you're truly an activist for change. Because you go back to 1764 when Thomas
17, whatever he pulls out his arse. By the way, I'm not saying that's wrong or right. I don't know. But look how it was. It's 1767 3. It just...
Paine is going to write Common Sense, and 1/3 of the new America doesn't want to break away from England. So the founding fathers
Come on, England.
are fighting both the English army and they're fighting their own people inside of these United States, which eventually we would become. So press with Rancor is out there doing the Lord's work.
I wonder if back then they had herpes around the bottom lip, you know, all underneath the bottom lip. I wonder if they did. Oh my God, look at that sore on his lip just there. Ew. Dirty bastard. Get some fucking Zavirax, man. Sort yourself out.
And he's got 30% of this population that doesn't like him and hates him. Now, Press, you're pretty quiet. I asked you about this the other day when we talked. How come you're so quiet, and why do I never see your face when you do your audits? I watched all your videos. So how come I never see you?
Liam, you're telling me you're not the head of the UK Army? I thought you were. What the fuck, mate? You've misled... I swear to God, right, you've been misleading me all this time. Devastated. Hey up, Bitwise. If there's anybody else I've not already said hi to, I really am sorry. Hello, everybody. I love you all, and I'm so glad you're here. I am on round 2 of my birthday boozing. So, drank most of it on Sunday, drinking the rest tonight. So, yay, let's have a giggle, shall we? Although, this time, I'm not going to put music on and get, like, 20 copyright strikes.
My goal is an honest, unbiased view of how police.
He does, doesn't he, Ayla? Right, you know the top fucking cold sore cream top stuff in the UK is the Virax. I don't know whether you get that over in America or whatever. But oh my God. But the tubes of it are fucking tiny, like ridiculous. I swear to God, yeah. They're like an inch long and like less than a centimetre wide. They're pathetic. And it's expensive as well. So over here, you'd need like 3 tubes of that shit. And even then, I don't think it'd work. Dirty bastard.
Interact with citizens, and then, of course, with me filming.
Oh yeah. So go ahead.
I don't want to make the channel about
Hi, Vera, my love. Thank you.
more about accountability.
So
I don't consider myself an auditor. If anything, I'd say I'm a civil
Oh, I think I saw a name Koala. Koala? Yeah, hi, by the way. Thanks for being here.
rights activist and an independent journalist.
So when I talked with Press on the phone and we
Yeah, I thought it was Haley, but I don't know. But yeah, so, oh my God, that'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? He's got hemorrhoids of the mouth. Wow. I mean, I know this might make me sound dumb, yeah, but it's actually possible. It's like cold sores or herpes, yeah? You can get herpes in your mouth, you can get herpes down on your bits, alright? I'm pretty sure hemorrhoids are like, well, basically they're like fucking thingy veins and shit like that, isn't there? You know what, though? Chili is that alpha. He is, isn't it? I'm sorry, right? You know what? Why am I even asking this shit, man? Right, no. Chili is that alpha that he could get hemorrhoids out of his fucking gob. Get in there, Chili. You the man. You're so alpha.
we've talked quite a few times over the last couple of days. You know, he's going through some real bad PTSD. He has a legitimate fear that they're going to snatch away his freedom. He has a legitimate fear. But what he told me on the phone, if I could articulate it as best I can.
So fair, yeah. You know, every time you fucking right, he wears the same clothes all the time, don't he? Right, these might be black borrowed clothes, but, you know, like the other week, he had the same t-shirt on all week, and he's done that now consistently for months. One t-shirt on for a week or two. I can smell him through the screen. And not to mention, look how much he sweats and shit. We all know what BO smells like, yeah? And you know what? And we've all had a moments. We might all have not put enough deodorant on or something like that. It's a fucking rare thing though, isn't it? This fucking cunt, it's all the time. All the time. He's a smelly, BO stinking fucking herpes mouth, fucking hemorrhoid mouth cunt.
When I talked with Press on the phone, and we've talked quite a few times over the last couple of days, you know, he's going through some real bad PTSD. He has a legitimate fear that they're going to snatch away his freedom. He has a legitimate fear. But what he told me on the phone, if I could articulate it as best I can.
Ayla, you know, from what I can see, yeah, the shoulders, it looks like one of the fucking old rave jackets. So, it's like here, there was the big raves like Dreamscape and Outer Skelter and all this, that and the other. And you could get these black jackets where they'd have this, it looked just like that. And on the back of it, it had the big logo, the rave, Dreamscape, Outer Skelter, whatever. It fucking looks like that. You know what he's done, don't you? Yeah? He's been to one of these places where they help the people properly in need, where they, you know, like asylum seekers and stuff like that. So they give them some clothes and shit. He's been to one of them. You watch, I bet you. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Is that he films and audits cops because he's not an auditor. He really wants to create a real world perspective of what the cops are doing on the scene without his image or his voice tainting what the public sees. Is that
biased opinions for myself as well, yes.
Rancor?
I'm a cunt and I'm going to do it really quietly. Bollocks. Sorry.
Best I can. Is that he films
Opinions for myself as well, yes.
Rancor? Okay.
My personality comes out is when I am the subject of their...
Oh shit, man, it reminds me of something from a film. But at least in films, yeah, you can hear them properly. Oh, help me out, yeah. What is this? An intaking? And as you know, I have a particular set of skills. It's not that. He's very fucking firm and clear with his voice. Oh no, I just don't know. It's so strange. It's almost like, I don't know. You know what? Oh, you know what, right? Now I think about it. Somebody said Thanos earlier, they did, right? But I apologise, but I dismissed it. Because I thought, no, Thanos is quite sort of, you know, you can hear him. No, you're right. You're right. He never, because Thanos never raises his voice, does he? He don't raise it, he don't shout. He doesn't, there's no emotion in his voice, you know, there's not like, oh, you can tell he's happy, you can tell he's sad, you can tell he's angry. It's just all this, yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah, he's Thanos. So, how's about then, from now on, what's he called? Press the Rancor the press, or press Rancor, or press Rimpies? What's he called? Anyway, can we now all officially rename him Forder to Thanos? If you all agree, put 69 in the chat. 69 is the only number that counts, and you all know it.
Put myself in the interaction.
So, do I pronounce it press with Rancor or press with Rancor?
I thought that was his brother. It's his mate. It's his brother. It's all this, that, and the other. It's easy, bruv. You know what I mean? Get in there, bruv. You know what I mean, bruv? No, but now you don't even fucking know how to say his fucking name. Anyway, it's official. There was enough 69s in the chat that he is now officially Forder to Thanos. And I mean it. We need to remember this. It's important. Forder to Thanos. Please don't forget. And also, by the way, yeah, don't let me forget.
believe the correct term is rancor.
Okay, I apologize for saying that wrong.
It's not a surname.
It is inevitable. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I love you lot.
Okay.
It's supposed to be the definition of rancor.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was saying it correctly. So this gentleman was
Because,
just...
you know, because with you being his brother and whatnot, yeah, and all good mates, and yes, bruv, and yeah, get in there, bruv, and yeah, man, you're the top bruv, and all this and the other, you don't even fucking know how to say his name. The fuck. Don't get me wrong, yeah? I pronounce names wrong. That's because I'm fucking reading them off a screen. And they're from a different country and all this, that and the other. Surely you should have fucking spoke to the lad before this bullshit and found out how you actually say his name. And he's still saying it wrong. It's not Ronco or Runco or what the fuck ever. It's Fraudita Thanos. Get it right.
taken to a dungeon where he had to pay $1,500 to get out. And, you know, we need
My mum says your whole dungeon thing's fucking cuntish as well, by the way, just letting you know.
to find some sort of representation for him up there on the northern tip in Michigan on the peninsula. What was the name of that county again? It slipped my mind.
Delta County.
Delta County. Delta County. So we're looking for a Delta County attorney who wants to help out.
Cheeky monkey, I don't know if I'm going to be able to click on it, my love. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what, yeah? If you got, do you use Discord? If you do use Discord, send it me in that. And if, just, I don't know, because whilst I'm, you know what though, you know what I could do? Yeah, email it to me and I can pause the stream and go onto my emails and click it then. You can try that, please, mate.
Press with rancor because he didn't do anything wrong. He was doing a First Amendment protected activity. So
Nah, I was being a cunt, mate.
he needs help, you know. Look, it's
Psychological help, is that what you mean? He needs help, he does, I agree. I thought Thanos needed help as well. His heart was in the right place, but his brain was fucked up. But one thing I do remember from my drunken birthday stream, when we were watching him live, is that he absolutely specifically said that he's been studying this stuff his whole life. His whole life, right? But what had he always been saying before that? Before that, he'd always been saying he's been studying this shit for 20 years. But now it's his whole life. And then it was 20 years, and then it's his whole life, and then it's 20 years. But either way, 20 years, whole life. If that's the case, why is he failing so massively? Why is he getting everything wrong? Why is he trusting people that are clearly trolling him? Because sorry, right, I'm still well on the side that disgusting laws trolling him. I really am. So yeah, whatever.
constitutional. And I don't have a bar card in Michigan, and I can't help
Or anywhere, because you're a fucking idiot.
every single case where I sit down with my team and we help with the paperwork. I wish I could. I really wish I could. Right now, my team is stretched so thin, it's unbelievable. We have multiple cases going on, and we're helping multiple people behind the scenes. What you guys don't think about maybe is that we have...
Text mama, I fucking love that. That's wicked. Fuck around and find out. I said it the other right, you know what, yeah, yesterday I was thinking about it and I was thinking, shit man, I kept saying that like, if I came face to face with Chiller, I'd just fucking nut him and break his nose, knock him out. And I meant it, by the way, I ain't lying, like, I meant it. And I know I'd do that. And I know I can do that. And I know it would fuck him over, I know that. Sorry to be arrogant or whatever, but I know that. I know from experience and whatnot. But I thought to myself after, I thought, shit, man, I shouldn't be saying shit like that on YouTube. I'm probably going to end up getting fucked over for being violent. I swear to God, though, yeah, if this fucking cunt came over to England, he would be fucking around and he would be massively finding out. He would not like it. Right, my loves, anyway, I'm going to let you listen to this fucking wanker for a minute. What's glue?
3 active federal civil rights lawsuits of people who were just assisting. And so my team is spread really, really thin. And when Ranker called me, sent me an email and told me, and he said, look, it's hard to ask for help. Man, I think it was 3 seconds later and I called him because love to want to see you have to come and ask for help. They love it. It's like they get off on watching an alpha male have to ask for help. You know who else needs help? I need help all the time. And a lot of people help me. So I want to help Ranker. I want to help him. I want you people here to reach out to your contacts up there in Michigan and in Delta County, Michigan, and see if we can get someone who will take his case pro bono. I mean, there's got to be some pro bono attorneys there in Delta County, Michigan, who you could reach out to. You guys have roots. A lot of people have roots. What I do with this activism is I try to tap into you. You're my goal, to get you to engage, to help other people. Let me tell you something. I've helped so many people in my life, and every time we are successful in getting that person the help, I feel so good. I feel so good about myself. So press, what is the, on that video, which is on my YouTube channel right now.
Oh, God, it must be good then. Yeah, let me know. Did I miss anything? If I did, and I need to, like, rewind fucking 30 seconds, 1 minute, whatever, let me know. But personally, I can't imagine anything that he said was important or worth listening to. So there we go.
Can you give us a little bit of background? What's going on in the video? So first of all, tell us why the sound went out.
Yeah, go on.
I recently purchased
I am very interested in that. Oh, thank God I got back in time, see. I am very interested. Go on then. I'd love to know. Why did the sound go out? Isn't it weird?
external microphone to try and improve the sound quality. And I was trying to set that up the last time I used my camera.
Yeah, he's cheeky monkey, yeah. We've come to the conclusion. Initially, we thought it was herpes, yeah? But now we've come to the conclusion, we're basically 100% certain that he's got hemorrhoids of the mouth. And that's what it is.
It was not compatible with my phone, so I had to mute the video audio and then use an external audio recorder for the microphone. So after figuring that out, I decided I wasn't going to use it, but I forgot to unmute.
Oh, bummer.
This was the
Oh, bullshit. Fucking hell. Right, on a serious note, yeah. It's always a good thing, yeah? Oh my God, I keep stopping on really good pause faces. I'm not even doing it on purpose. Right, let me think. So, type in a 999 if you think he's full of shit, and a 69 if you think he's telling the truth. So therefore, please remember, yeah, 999 in this country is for an emergency. It's for bullshit, basically. So 999 if you think the bloke's full of shit. Oh, happy days. Yep, there we go. See, look. So, Chile, with your hemorrhoid mouth, and Rancor, no, Fraud to Thanos, you're both full of fucking shit. Dickheads.
next video. I was on my way home from work. Okay, someone stopped and I pulled over,
Oh, lad, you fucking ruined it just then. 69's good.
as I always do.
Okay. Yeah, I've got the same. Well, if you see a cop pulling someone over, you've got to pull over and film. Is that how you feel?
Why? You know what, I was talking about it the other day. The amount of time I spend on the M1, yeah? The biggest motorway it might not be the biggest one actually, but the first motorway in Britain. It goes from London, I think it goes from London to Manchester, I could be wrong. It goes from London to somewhere up north anyways, I know that much. And so I go from Leicester to Derby quite a lot. Now, to get there, go through loads of A roads, loads. And either way, yeah, through a lot of traffic. Now, we see cars pulled over sometimes by the police in all sorts of roads. It literally never occurs to us to get our fat heads into their fucking business. What the fuck? Why would you do it? I can't get my head around it. I really can't. And you remember recently, yeah, I said it in a live stream recently. It wasn't my birthday one, it might have been the one before. that he's going on about how humiliating it is to be pulled over by the police. It was that one where I was trying to speak Spanish to the bloke, yeah? How humiliating it is to be pulled over by the police. I wouldn't care about being pulled over by the police. My husband, by the way, I don't drive, as I've already mentioned. I don't drive. I was born to be driven. I wasn't born to drive. But anyway, but my husband doesn't care about being pulled over by the police because he's all legal, he's sober, etc., etc. Happy days. His car's fine, he's fine, it's fine. If they spotted something, you pull over. Becky Cunt came pulling up with his fucking phone out and started filming it. Let's be honest, yeah? It's not like you're going to be sending it off to any authorities or anything. Purely so he can put it on his fucking YouTube channel and make himself some money. That, and that alone, would be humiliating. Chile and fucking Ford to Thanos, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, it could be a matter of life or death for them.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Change the outcome.
Yes.
I've only filmed one ticket ever being handed out, and it's because it was already written and in his hand by the time I stopped and got out.
Hey there, JL came in that night, unless I'm fucking drunk and imagining it. I'm sure JL came in that night, yeah? No, he did, definitely. And I mentioned it to him. So I said about, I didn't necessarily say it right, by the way, because I was really drunk. So what was it? Procastrio versus Chileans. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, put it to him, told him we're all going to be fucking rich, we're all going to be loaded. It blew his mind. Blew his mind. The only one, though, I don't know, you know, I don't think he took it seriously, though. We need Johnny O. We really do. We need him. We have got to put that forward, and we will all be rich, because obviously we'll all share the profits, isn't we? It was an idea that we all came up with. Alcohol might have been involved. It might have been. But that's irrelevant. It's literally, I swear to God, yeah, that was the scariest sci-fi horror film that I've, idea that I've heard of, not ever. We're going to make fucking fortune.
Most cops don't want to look like the person they are on film. No.
What kind of person are they?
Well, the kind that goes out and robs from the public to secure their own paycheck and fund the government. I mean,
Yeah.
doesn't seem like a very, very good person.
It doesn't seem like a very good person. So the cop comes up to you initially. So you pulled ahead of the stop, and someone will drop the video link in the comments if you would, please, so everybody can watch the video.
Yeah, the silent video. Yeah, everybody, make sure you watch the silent video.
I put it up. And so the cop, I see you walk over and you're filming, and then the cop comes over and says something to you. What is he saying?
Go over there.
Well, from the time I get out of my truck.
But. So, what did I just say, right? Literally, straight away. I just said, he said to go over there. It's that simple. So, as far as I'm concerned, don't get me wrong, as amazing as I might seem, I'm not a fucking, human life fucking detector or whatever. But don't that bring up some red flags that he can't just answer? Fucking answer.
Yelling, and I cannot make it out. And then a couple steps further, I said, "Hold on, I can't hear you, or hear what you're saying."
Speak up a little bit.
Yeah, speak up.
When I'm getting to the back of my truck, I can hear yelling, and I cannot make it out. And then a couple steps further, I said, "Hold on, I can't hear you, or hear what you're saying."
Speak up a little bit, Ranker. Speak.
Right, so, again, I might be hearing wrong, and maybe he's going to clarify just now. So, he might have done the usual thing where it's like, the step back 2 steps, and like, what? I can't hear you. And then maybe the step a few steps forward. Is it that?
Up a little bit.
I could hear yelling from the time I got to the back of my truck. Somebody was yelling at me. But when you're walking in the headlights, you have to get past the glare of the beam before you can see him.
Yeah.
But I couldn't hear what he was saying. I could just hear yelling. I have an ear infection right now. It's clearing up, but
Oh, Oh, there we go, people. Right, I heard that bit. Well, my bad hearing. Right, so, no matter what happens, yeah, no matter what might come out on the police's body cam, right, it'll all be sort of fingered by the fact that he's had a hit. Oh, God, man, I keep adding H's where they don't belong. It's not had a hair infection. He's had an ear infection. So, therefore, his hearing isn't great. So, you know, so he might not have been able to hear properly. But that's not his fault. It's not his fault. Let's listen.
Well, that was all going on affecting my hearing. I don't have good hearing anyways. I have tinnitus, constant ringing.
Tinnitus? Is that what that's called? It's called tinnitus?
No.
Okay.
Right. Sorry, I didn't hear what he just said. But we all know what tinnitus is, don't we? It's fucking, you know, like ringing in your ears. I actually get it sometimes. Luckily, which I'm very happy about, when I do get it, it's very short. It doesn't last a long time. And I can't even imagine how people feel that do get it for a long time. But fuck off, Ford to Thanos. Don't start bringing it on that, oh my God, that's what it is. Don't know whether that is what he was saying, by the way. Got no idea. I'm reacting as I'm watching.
You legitimately can't hear sometimes, is that correct?
Yeah, speech in particular.
Bollocks. Bollocks, and if that's the case, then you shouldn't be fucking put... Oh. Right. Let's be nice. I'm going to be nice. I can be nice sometimes. I know that's hard to believe, but I can be. I'm going to be nice. So, let's accept, yeah, that he has hearing issues. Tinnitus being one of them. Which, absolutely, I mean, it does. When like I say, I don't get it properly. I have these moments of it, and it is literally moments. I don't even know whether that would be classed as tinnitus, but like it's ringing in my ears. So yeah. So anyway, so let's say he gets that, and he gets it bad. Let's say that. So, if that's the case, then why is he going out, driving about, and then seeing a police stop, a traffic stop, which has nothing to do with him? It could be something as simple. I mean, again, shocking, I know, but I'm not American. But over here, for example, the police could pull you over because one of your back lights or your front lights are out. Yeah, that kind of thing. They pull you over, and they basically let you know, and you get some time to fix it, and etc, etc, etc. Right, so it could be something as simple as that. So simple, so straightforward, such not a big issue. But if you have got issues hearing, then why would you get out of your vehicle and put yourself in the position where you're not going to be able to listen and... You know what I mean, don't you? Fucking just, like, listen and understand orders and realise things and just all sorts. I mean, it's not fucking complicated. Liam, I know, exactly. I mean, when I get it right, it's fucking awful, but I can still hear. So, yeah, just there. That's all I've got to say, basically. This Ford to Thanos is as much a dickhead as Chili is, you know, let's be honest.
There's always hard to pick up.
Okay.
Music sounds and stuff like that are easier, but people's voices, for whatever reason, you know, it's hard to make out the words. It just sounds like garble.
So, do you know what he was saying to you, though? I saw him pointing. Was he telling you to get away?
He fucking knew exactly what he was saying to him. If he didn't know what he was saying to him, he would have backed up a few steps, and then a few steps more. He wouldn't have done that. He knew exactly what he was saying to him. This whole fucking, you know, after the fact, getting the details, it's just absolute bullshit. Can you imagine if the police worked on this? Can you imagine if I mean, don't get me wrong, all of a sudden this happened. They can't only base it on that. Do you know why? It's because everybody wants to make themselves seem innocent. Everybody, by the way. We're not angels either. I always want to be fucking innocent. Everybody wants to be innocent. So if you can twist it in your little fucking head to try and make it where it's not your fault, happy days. Fucking hell, man. Ford to Thanos is a fucking dickhead.
I told him, hold on, I can't understand you. And then when I got closer, I asked him what he was saying. He said he was, he said that you can film, but that That's
Oh,
far
bollocks, stay
enough.
there. The Snark, hi mate. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. How you doing, well?
You need to go back to your truck. That's what he said to me first thing when I got up to him.
You can film, but that's
Wow, that's amazing, isn't it? He heard that lot. He heard that. Even though he's got this terrible tinnitus, which means he don't hear anything. That's shocking. That's so lucky. So lucky though that he heard that.
far enough. You need to go back to your truck. How can you film from your truck?
In my opinion, that's prior risk.
You can film stood next to your truck. You can film stood in front of your truck. You can film stood at the back of your truck. It's not difficult. You stupid fucking hemorrhoid mouthpiece, dickhead.
Right there.
Exactly.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
So let me explain to people a little bit what prior restraint is. Prior restraint is when the government tries to limit your rights, whether that be a First Amendment right, a Fourth Amendment right.
Is the constitutional law scholar, remember? Law scholar. Constitutional law scholar is what I meant. So listen, everybody listen, we need to know this shit because, I mean, this is Chili talking. He is a constitutional law scholar, so he knows what he's on about. So this will be a lesson in itself.
Prior restraint, just to be clear, because you've heard these people saying just ridiculously stupid things. Prior restraint is when the government tries to limit your rights. An individual who's suing you for slander is not prior restraint.
Vera, my love, yeah? I will never, ever let people forget that he wished cancer on my children, your children, our children. I will never let people forget that, my love, so don't you worry about it. I mention it quite a lot, and it is the biggest reason as to why I keep making shit about him, videos about him and whatnot, is because he's a...
Really understand what prior restraint is. So what Ranker just said is that it's prior restraint if they tell him to go over there and film and he cannot see what's happening in the interaction between the cop and the citizen. That is prior restraint. Go ahead, sorry, Ranker.
No, I said that's correct. Or if you cannot hear, you know, if I'm at a distance where I cannot tell, if I'm picking up the audio, I need to move closer.
Pigs hate Jeff, so I don't know. All he would have to say about it is like, keep it on, man. If I went there, they'd have said, we hate you, go away.
Yes. So he said to step back, and I pointed out when we watched it, and you actually stepped back 3 or 4 feet. Is that right?
I don't believe initially. Initially, I stayed there. He told the passenger, hold on, and then turned back, pointed his palm at me and said, stay there, like a dog. And then him and his partner began walking to the back of the vehicle to discuss, you know, whatever being there.
To discuss the guy with the camera?
Tickets, maybe, who knows? I don't know. They were both going to either side of the...
Maybe it was like to discuss the fact that you're getting your head into somebody else's business. Go away, fucking Ford Thanos, you're a dickhead.
Vehicle to get in. So at that time, I walked forward to about the middle of the vehicle that was pulled over, but closer to the mow line than the road. You know, the mow line being the edge of the road.
Yeah, I saw you walk over.
Cheeky monkey, that's a damn good point, exactly. It's not about picking up audio, is it? You can record some of it, so therefore it's just a visual thing. It's not about you being able to pick up every little last word that's being said. Oh my God, man. He just means himself, I swear to God.
Toward the driver's side door, towards the road, and then the cop came back up to you, and what did he say?
Seen that I moved, so he came back up to me.
Now,
Said, now you were interfering in my trip.
Liam, that's what does my head in. That's what I was saying earlier, right? I mean, like I said already, I don't drive. My husband does. Now, if he had done something wrong and he gets pulled over by the police, his concern isn't the police pulling him over and having it on their body cams and whatnot. But you know, some cunt came along trying to film it and all this and the other and get all their details. Fucking hell, man, that would be a big issue. My husband would end up getting arrested then for assault. So, yeah.
Big step. You need to go back to your vehicle and film from there.
What? You're interfering with my traffic stop because you're filming me? Is that the logic that this guy used?
It's the logic anyway, you fucking idiot. The logic is that you're doing that, so they're having to keep an eye on their backs. They don't know. Let's be honest, yeah? You, Chile, are a fucking psycho. So who's to say that eventually, just to get... you are that desperate for attention, yeah? Is that I genuinely believe... Make it as a YouTuber, fuck it. I'll make it as some fucking crazy murderer. And so you might do something stupid. You might. And so might this dickhead. Either way, the police don't know who they're dealing with behind that camera. They don't know. They could be a fucking nutter. Do one, you fucking...
Basically, I asked him, how am I interfering? He repeated several times.
Fuck, Chili's live. What do you want to do? Do you want me to go on to that? Let me know. If you want me to go on to that, we'll go on to that. Let me know.
We both repeated the same phrases. He said, you're interfering. Go back to your vehicle and film from there. I said, how am I interfering? Then he changed it to, I'm giving you a lawful order. You need to step back over there. I said, what law? He just repeated, I'm giving you a law.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Fucking Ford Thanos. You're no fun. You're a fucking idiot. YouTube. Like that. Nope.
Focus as I can because what I have.
That's fun, innit? Never take a plea deal. He took a plea deal, didn't he? With his fucking date rape drug charges. He took a plea deal. He pled it out, you know. Christy Rowan, she took a plea deal, and fair fucks to her, don't blame her at all. So she can get home to her children. But all you lot, yeah, never take a plea deal. Don't do it. Do you want me to keep his chat on or get rid of it? I like seeing it sometimes because it's fucking stupid. But let's be honest, we can never actually see what any of our people are saying because they're already blocked and whatnot. So.
Have to do is I have some things I have to do today.
Subscribers only mode, look. See? Pussy.
To be honest, and I'm just going to share with my people. Mama Twist, good to see you. Actually, we just started Mama Twist, SWE Observer. Green Mark, what's going on, dude?
When did he get the red glasses back? So, I mean, he was saying, yeah, that his red glasses are fucked. So he needs to get some new ones. So he got I think the blue ones he already had anyway because I can remember he put them on. It was ages ago and all, by the way, when he was still consistently wearing the red ones. But he put some different ones on because he said he couldn't find his normal ones. But then he wore the blue ones so much that I thought, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the blue ones are new.
Good to see him, right, son? So.
In the back of his hair sticking out, look. Oh, look, you know what, like I said, right, I know it's not fucking classy or whatever, taking the piss out of the way somebody looks. I mean, fucking hell, man, all of you could take the piss out of the way I look. You could. But, on the plus side, I'm not an absolute fucking cunt, so there we go. And also, I'm not vain. I know I look rough. I'm 40, I've had 7 kids, I've got grandkids, I look rough as fuck. I get that. He thinks he's fucking gorgeous.
If you take a plea deal, say you get charged with a crime. Now, a diversion program for a DUI or drugs or something like that, that's a little bit different, but even still, you might want to really make sure that you examine that as completely as you possibly can. You want to make sure that you examine that plea deal that they're offering you. So I'm gonna hit the comments off for a few seconds, guys, so I can just talk. There we go. Cope Dog. That's the last comment I saw. Cope Dog, a dog in the house. I want to just sit.
I thought it was Cope Dog. Or however he says it. What? He took his glasses off. Oh, he bastards. All right, I'm just sitting on a squeaky stool. Oh wow, he looks well sweaty and buffed, don't he?
Here and bloviate for a few minutes.
Yeah, that's better. Oh, bollocks.
And I want to make sure I want to make sure that I cover all my bases here. So say...
Thanks to Nord. Sorry, mate. Thanks for being here. You know what? You know, it's always the right thing to do anyway, isn't it? None of us should give him the view. We should all give each other the views. So when any of us cover this dickhead and we want to see what's going on, we go to their channels. We never go to this cunt's channel. If any of you subscribe to him as well, you should unsubscribe. Even the soccer accounts and everything, honestly. I'm interested to see what an effect it'd have, because I don't get why his channel's growing so much, yet his views aren't growing. And I've got my suspicions. I do genuinely believe that he's buying subscribers, sorry. But I've always been led to believe as well that YouTube eventually just catch on to that. So I don't know. I mean, what's it? And he got like nearly or over 52,000 fucking subscribers now. I've got like literally just under. I mean, I had like 1,400 and fucking, I don't know, 93 or something like that. I can't remember now. Nearly 1,500. But either way, fucking, his channel makes no sense. Hello, my love. I keep meaning to fucking film squirrels for you, you know, my dog, and I keep forgetting. What's that? Oh, he went up like... Exactly, Kim Dawn, exactly. It makes no sense. It's not here and doesn't make anything, and his channel still goes up. This is why I think that, yeah. But the thing is that I never watch his videos, ever. I go onto the thingy and I download his videos and then I put them on my channel. Or I watch them through Irish Demon and whatnot, Team Skeptic. I do that. I never watch a video on his channel, ever. So I don't, and I'm not subscribed to him, clearly. That's why, look at that, subscriber only mode. That's why I can't comment. I'm not subscribed to him. It's very, very suspicious.
Let's walk through it for you guys so that you can kind of understand what the ramifications of a plea deal are. So say that you get arrested. Say that you are with some friends and whatever, you get arrested and you get charged with a crime. Now, you didn't do the crime. You're not guilty of the crime. You didn't do